And Libba's pretty keen to get into the face of Heath Hocking, trying to give him a chop out, the one-on-one.
And Mitch Wallace going to Dyson Heppel.
And here is the man you mentioned. Gee, he's had a sensational season, going wide to the outer side. Now the race is on. Wenderlich has got the pace. Gets the hand pass across to Myers. They look dangerous now. Through Ambrose, up towards full forward. That was a little too easy. And guess who? Mark #1 this week for Carlisle.
Just emphasises the importance of Wenderlich's move into defence.
198 centimetres, 98 kilograms. And he's looking for another big day. Kicks from just under 40 metres and kicks truly. What a start for Jake Carlisle after his big week last week.
Well, confidence does play a massive part, as we know.
No, after Sydney next week, every team they play is outside the 8.
Yeah, true, true.
Really good defensive smother from Johannesson.
Big Will gets caught. Boyd going to be going against Stevens, I think that.
Gee, it's tough, Kobe Stevens. I mean, the player's got his head down.
So Ambrose kicking into a sea of red and black, he hopes, right behind the goals, but it's close. I reckon it's just made it. It has. Ambrose gets his first. The Bombers have 2 on the board.
Big pack around it. Minson protected the area and pushed out Ryder. Well, he felt for contact with the ruckman coming. Umpire didn't like it. How do you read that one? He's playing on, by the way. Took the step, had to keep going. Had a second thought. Slotted it anyway.
Bright start by Essendon. They've kicked 3 goals, 1, and the Dogs have just the 1 goal on the board, coming from Bontempelli. Heppel again to Chapman, a floating one over the top. It's going to be okay towards Dempsey. Brings it inboard, trying to find Hibberd. Little late on the scene. Now an opportunity for Dalhouse. Gets it away towards Boyd. Boyd going wide, but Goddard may intercept. At least he tried to. He slips also. Picks himself up. Gets the hand pass away. Merritt's involved. Stevens again. Left it in the end for Cramry, who went without it. A little messy at the moment. Goddard gets the movement going once more, and finally the Bombers are out of trouble. They're away. I need to see the kick partly smothered, but he follows up once again. Well done, Dempsey. Ryder short. Carlisle.
Well, right at this particular point in time, Jake Carlisle is leading.
But the issue there was Courtney Dempsey off the half-back line. His pace was superb.
Combination of Dempsey and Ryder. Can Carlisle finish it off? Yes, he can. He's got 2. And the Bombers kick away. 4-1-25. The Bulldogs 1 straight, 6 behind.
Hocking caught. McRae squeezes it wide. Hard run, unkind bounce for Redpath. Goes back to Hooker. And pressure on the kick. Boyd nearly cut it off. Just eluded him. Wenderlich hands it. Hocking bangs it. Carlisle, good spot. Up early. What a plush.
Well, you're looking at a man with confidence now, aren't you?
Jason Dunstall compared his recent form to Carey's pre-game.
Although the Duck would have kicked that.
I tell you what.
He did.
He's not proving you wrong.
That was half a shank off the boot.
Hurley gives it to Chapman. Chapman looks towards the wing, and Goddard is a target. Needs a kind bounce. In fact, he trapped it well, then caught one in the back, and he's got a free kick.
Big cheese grater into the grass here.
If you're going to fall into his back, you may as well ride him all the way into the turf.
Chapman. The Dogs working hard to cut off all options. Here's Carlisle again. Morris with him this time, and he gets a free. So he's got 3. This is the toughest shot he's had so far today.
And that's the problem. When they looked at it initially, they would have said he's too tall for Morris. And Morris has given the free kick away. You don't have to go around the corner, just kick the goal.
He doesn't want to have the shot.
So to Chapman, who's further out, hands it off. Merritt to the square. Goddard up early. And Collier.
Brilliant.
Worked that brilliantly. Did the Bombers.
Well, I can only assume.
So the clearance not quite there. Hurley got a little one out. Free kick's been found. Zaharakis allowed to play onto advantage. Carlisle, brilliant half volley, or it was a mark. Didn't touch the grass according to the umpire.
Ryder and Minson, still the two big men doing the ruck work.
They've made a change. Fletcher's gone into the forward line.
Wallace claim. Chapman gets a hurried high ball down towards the man you're talking about. And he might get a free kick.
Now, I'm not surprised that they're making him play man on man. He's still trying to guard some space, was Dustin Fletcher in defence, and Stringer was certainly isolating. Here's one-on-one, a little bloke on a big bloke.
Yeah, and Boyd gets back.
You know he can go long, but he goes to this man and he doesn't let him down. Carlisle, yet another big grab. 3 goals, 1 to his name so far today. Coming off a bag of 4 last week. Should not be a problem. And it isn't. Carlisle gets number 4 and a steadier for the Bombers. His second for the quarter.
Heppel tried to get it on the go. McRae steals it, can't get away. Stolen back by Myers. Bounces past Fletcher. Morris. Brilliant tackle by Carlisle. Wrapped up one arm, no prior.
He goes from centre wing, looking for Carlisle. They've got a hand to it. Wallace gets it down towards a rough head. Look at the Chapman tackle. That is an absolute ripper. And he's going to be rewarded. Griffin didn't know what hit him.
But if he can't play on a Jake Stringer type, it's going to be more and more difficult to find a matchup, isn't it?
Yeah, down the track, that's certainly fair comment. And not sure how long that track is at this stage, but I'd like to see him just go into the ruck. Give Paddy Ryder a chance.
Collier towards Carlisle, gets taken out of it, and he's got a free kick.
And you know what? This is really poor play by the Bulldogs.
But he has kicked 2 in the first, 2 in the second. This for number 5. To keep the Bombers in touch, he makes no mistake. He's got 5. And again, we're back to was absolutely outstanding, and they're starting to apply similar pressure here to the Bombers. They're rattled at the moment. They're down by 21 points.
Kick. Good kick.
Heppel a chance. Now, he's got Dempsey running through the middle.
Got to chase hard.
Uses him. Come on, Will. Dempsey doubles back, gives it to Paddy Ryder, who can run in. He thought about it just for a moment. He kicked a goal in the first term. 11-12 now so far for the season. 109 in his career. An important kick for the Bombers, and he doesn't let them down. Ryder gets his second. The Bombers stay in touch.
Murphy flies back. Big 5 minutes coming up here to 3/4 time. Dogs lead by 21. Cooney's about to come on to ram home the advantage. Heppel up and outmarks Dalhouse. Can they take some momentum in at 3/4 time? They've moved Fletcher forward. Carlisle's the man, though.
He's killing it.
He's having, again, for the second week in a row, the day of his life.
Carlisle floated in from the side.
Well, he might have had 26 possessions, 19 marks last week, but he only kicked 4, only 4. This is for number 6. You bet.
This is a package and a half, isn't he?
Certainly, it might maybe even be a quadricep muscle. He's sitting down now, so we may not see him again for the rest of the game.
It's been a spectacular contest, and it might be a war of attrition heading to the final siren. Hocking knocks it down. Myers faked the handball, not a lot to go to by foot. Hurley, still not a lot to go to by foot.
Great
Squeezes
kick.
it to the man of the moment. Carlisle, 48 out.
Carlisle is lining up for number 7.
Yeah, that was as good a passage of play that the Bombers have put together tonight.
Almost a one-man band inside forward 50. He's got 7 of 11.
McRae down the line, into the pocket he goes. Pressure on the defence. Dempsey's the hand pass was okay to Winderlick. He shrugs the tackle, gives it to Heppel. Get out of the way. Comes across to Hurley. Hurley wants to go.
They're taking the game on, the Bombers.
And he does.
Great run.
Gets him run here. Winderlick has run on down. He can have a look inside 50. He does. Chapman is a target. Chappie!
Well, that was just brilliant running from Winderlick.
Matty Boyd just couldn't get there in time to affect the spoil.
Hasn't been a major player today. Kicking for his first goal, but it's at a vital time, and it's a vital goal. Chapman gets his first, but more importantly, He brings the Bombers that much closer.
Got out of jail and won. The Bombers finding the key here. They're down by a goal. They break the bars open. Ryder. Zach Merritt caught. Back to Paddy. Gets them inside 50. Big pack flies. Bombers stay down. The sub. Delolio scores a level.
So a throw in virtually down to the wing. Heppel can't get clear, but the ball spills free and Cooney decides he'll lock it up.
In the back.
And he's locked it up illegally. So Myers is going to get another opportunity of sending Essendon inside 50. But a couple of players that have escaped out the back. One of them is Merritt. This is Jackson towards full forward. Oh, he's plucked it from the back. Carlisle.
He was fourth in line. He had no right to mark that one.
He's got one step, I reckon.
This for number 8. And he gets it. 8 goals won to Jake Carlisle. 2 in every quarter. And the Bombers have kicked clear once again.
Bagley, third man up, knocks it down to Hunter. And they are hunting Hunter. Shrugs them. Handball towards the boundary. That's the safety. Heppel flicks it up. Good attack. Bontempelli again. Was. Austin kick smothered. Dyson Heppel. Short pass Chapman. Has he got the leg from there? Carlisle's in the square. Winderlich might be third man up. He's up! Winderlich, wonderful.
Yeah, and have a look at the rest of the Bulldogs players that got there after the ball got there. Winderlich had time to push forward.
7 points to margin. 4 minutes left.
He's been a terrific player over the years for them, Jason Winderlich.
They've got an opportunity to score here. Jack McRae's going to have to do it with that loping left foot from 50. Here he goes. The kick is a shocker. It drops short. Oh, the juggling mark wasn't taken by Fletcher. The door still open for Stringer. He couldn't take it. The big man in Redpath couldn't. It's flicked round the body. And it's not going to make the distance. Goddard's on the last line. McRae having yet another crack. Goddard is going to take the kick. Matters not. The Bombers are home. In a tight one. They've come from behind in this final quarter. And thanks largely to one man. Jake Carlisle, who has finished the day with 8 goals, 2, to allow his side to scrape home to a 7-point victory. 15-11, 101 to 14-10, 94. Their finals hopes remain well and truly alive, but boy,